You were embarrassing me, Adrian, standing there silent while my father kept asking why you hadn't been promoted yet at his company.
Settled. That was the word you chose. At your sister's wedding. Into a microphone, Elena. You told everyone I was your consolation prize.
I was nervous and tired, and Derek kept texting me from across the room, asking why you looked so miserable all night.
Derek. Say that name again slowly, Elena. The man you told everyone gave you that silver bracelet because he is your cousin.
He is just an old friend. You are making this into something it isn't, Adrian. You are acting like a jealous child.
That silver bracelet you wore today. I bought it 7 years ago on our first trip to Lisbon. On our first trip to Lisbon, Elena. You lied to him.
How could you possibly know what I told him? You have been ignoring me all week, Adrian. You never talk to me anymore.
He sent me a photo, Elena. He thought I should know what you had been telling people about where it came from.
Adrian, please, the reception is still going on. My family is watching us right now. Can we please just talk about this later?
42 messages between you and Derek since February. I've read none of them. I didn't need to read them at all, Elena.
You went through my phone? I cannot believe you would actually do something like that to me, Adrian. You violated my privacy.
A man who respects himself doesn't search for proof, Elena. He simply notices what's already visible and acts accordingly when he sees it.
So what happens now? Are you going to humiliate me back in front of everyone here at my sister's wedding? Is that your plan?
Revenge requires anger. I do not feel anger anymore. I feel nothing but absolute peace standing here looking at you, Elena.
Then what do you feel right now? If you aren't angry, then why are you looking at me like that, Adrian?
Clarity. I transferred the Lisbon account into my name alone this morning. The lawyer drafted everything before we left for the ceremony.
Adrian, I don't know what Elena told you, but I'm just an old friend trying to make sure she was okay tonight.
An old friend who receives 42 messages from a married woman and listens to her lie about where her jewelry came from?
She told me that bracelet was a family heirloom from her cousin in Lisbon. I never knew you bought it for her.
Yet you texted her 42 times since February. You knew exactly what you were doing, Derek. Do not insult my intelligence.
We were just talking about her feeling trapped. She said you were distant. I was just trying to be a supportive friend.
A supportive friend who texts another man's wife constantly. You didn't want her, Derek. You just wanted the attention she gave you.
Look, man, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. She came to me because she was lonely and completely unhappy.
She is lonely because she built a cage of lies. And you were just another bar in that cage, Derek. Nothing more.
Are you going to tell her father? He already thinks you're a failure. He will destroy you if you make a scene.
Father's opinion of me was built on her lies. I don't need his approval.
I don't need his approval, Derek. I never actually needed it at all.
So what, you are just gonna walk away? Leave her here crying at her own sister's wedding reception? That is cold, Adrian. She made her choice the exact moment she grabbed that microphone. I am simply honoring the consequences of her actions today, Derek.
She is going to be ruined. Her whole family is in there. You actually have the power to just walk away quietly.
I am walking away quietly. That is exactly what clarity looks like, Derek. I do not need to shout to be heard.
And what about me? Are you going to tell everyone out there that I was the guy she was texting all night?
If you want to see how a man handles betrayal without losing his composure, subscribe only if you'd like to see this end. If you want to see how a man handles betrayal without losing his composure, subscribe.
What did you say to my daughter? She is in the bathroom crying her eyes out right now, Adrian. This is a wedding.
Told her the truth, sir. Something you should have told her a long time ago, instead of enabling her toxic behavior.
Don't you dare talk to me about enabling. You can't even hold down a decent job to support her properly, Adrian.
I haven't worked for your company in 6 months. I started my own firm. Elena just didn't want to admit it to you.
That is a lie. I saw your resignation letter. You were fired because you lacked the ambition to move forward in life.
I resigned. I took my top clients with me. My new firm is valued at 3 times your entire business, sir.
You expect me to believe that? Elena said you were sitting around the house doing absolutely nothing while she paid the bills.
Elena lied, just like she lied about where she got that silver bracelet she wore today. It is all an illusion.
Why would she lie about something like that? She had no reason to make you look bad, Adrian. Until right now.
Her father still thinks I am a failure. Tell me, whose side would you take if you were standing in this hallway right now?
This is absurd. You are just making up stories to cover up the fact that you embarrassed my daughter tonight, Adrian.
Check your own bank records, sir. The investment capital I used came from your bank. You actually funded my new company.
That is impossible. I would have noticed a transaction that large leaving my firm. You are bluffing to save face right now.
Look at your phone. The notification came through while you were busy yelling at me for not being a good enough provider of provider.
You manipulated me. You used my own money to start a competing business while letting my daughter think you were completely worthless.
I didn't let her think anything. She assumed. And you assumed. The truth was there, but neither of you cared to look.
I can't believe you just did that. You actually humiliated my father in front of everyone out there. Are you happy now, Adrian?
I simply showed him the reality you created. I didn't humiliate anyone. I just stopped participating in your lies, Elena.
You ruined my sister's wedding. You couldn't just let it go for one single night? You had to come here and destroy everything today?
You grabbed the microphone and called me a consolation prize. You destroyed this night the second you opened your mouth.
I was stressed. Derek was texting me, and my father was pressuring me. I didn't mean what I said up there.
42 messages. You were stressed, so you sought validation from another man, and then lied to him about a bracelet from
He
Lisbon.
was just listening to me. You were always so quiet, so distant. I felt like I was married to a ghost.
A ghost who provided everything you ever asked for. You didn't want a husband, Elena. You wanted an audience for your endless drama.
Please, Adrian, do not leave me like this. Not here. Not in front of my entire family. We can fix this, I swear.
The car is already waiting for me outside. I already transferred the funds this morning. There is nothing left to fix between us.
Are you really going to throw away 7 years over a simple text conversation? Over a stupid misunderstanding with a friend? Please, Adrian.
It was never about the texts. It was the disrespect. You let everyone believe I was nothing, while reaping everything I built for you.
I will tell them the truth. I will tell my father about your new company. I will tell everyone I lied. Please don't leave.
The truth never required your confession, Elena. Only your silence confirmed it for me today. I don't need your apology or your truth.
So that is it? You are really just going to walk away and leave me with absolutely nothing after everything we built together?
I am leaving you with exactly what you built. A lie. And I am taking my peace with me right now, Elena.
Adrian, please. The silver bracelet from Lisbon meant everything to me. You cannot just walk away from our entire life together now.